Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. We have already started here. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Schneider.
Peter, I think there's a good chance that opposition strikers today will have their work cut out with Vitor Baia, simply because he's been a high achiever all through his career, and that winning mentality remains very, very strong.
Yeah, the judge keepers by absence of mistakes, and he makes very few.
I'd be happy playing with him behind me.
Schneider, foot in, Ruben Dias with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
And he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Bayern Munich yet to have an attempt on goal. Zaire Emery. And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Van Balken. That's really well manoeuvred. Terrific header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Baia will lay claim to that. Kimmich. He's gone forward. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Messi.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
Oh, smashing header! Another fruitless header.
Well, there's nothing wrong with the service. They've just been very wasteful in the air.
Kimmich. Beckenbauer. And here's Mbappe. Nice sequence of passes, this. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Chance for the header! Goal! Bayern Munich! The breakthrough strike! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Number 7.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Zaire Emery. Palmer. And now the hit!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Palmer. Zaire Emery conjures time and space where few can. And a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Snyder. Oh, and he's through the middle.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Kimmich. For Rice. It's Kimmich. Palmer. That is Stuta! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And here's Mbappe. And it's Snyder. Palmer running with the ball.
Has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. That has been cut short. Beckenbauer. Chance here to counter. Oh, super find. Ruben Dias. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Bayern Munich come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. Hostility. Great hit! And he hits the net! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Bayern Munich are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Haaland.
This is the time you need that pace.
Kimmich. Oh, good-looking ball. Haaland.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Some really good ball movement. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Mbappe, can he finish? Palmer.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Nielsen. Kimmich. Oh, well played, well played. Zaire Emery. Rice. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Messi. Chance to finish. He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Chelsea with the corner, they're first. Looks for the finish. And now a sudden chance to counter.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Kimmich. And there's green grass ahead. There's the hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game. Costa Curta gets it away. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi, good strong midfield running here. Palmer hurtling down that right flank. Engages and forces him off the ball. Palmer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Joshua Kimmich. Number 7.
Oh, there's a probing ball.
Coming on the field, number 22, McAllister.
He's going to be disappointed with that.
Filippo Inzaghi.
Messi. Zaire Emery. He's got the shot away! And yes, it's there!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
McAllister thinks one through. Great position here.
Bayern Munich clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Palmer. Kimmich. Bit too much weight on the pass. Oh, good spread. Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has been cleared. And the finish! It's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Palmer. 5 minutes left on the clock. Shot could be on. And Messi! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it!
Bayern Munich really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Chelsea complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Haaland. And that is a little undercooked. Costa Curta. For Rice. Now it's Mbappe. That pass isn't the best. Danielson. That's the end. Bayern Munich did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations, and I think with confidence looking a little fragile.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And it's Drogba! Goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Drogba. Costa Curta.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Big header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And he was quick to react. Cafu. Odo. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nakata. Serginho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's a sharp little ball here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He is through here. Mbappe. And he's gone backward here. Good read, needed to be. Odo. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Bayern Munich really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Serginho plays a delicate ball. Dink through. And he was alert to it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Serginho. Kimmich, taken back almost at once. Now Van Bouten. And he's intervened well there. And it's Nakata. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kimmich with the clearance. Now it's Schneider. Now it's Mbappe. Always onto this. Nakata. Cafu. Here's Rodri. And it's Jorginho. And here's Drogba. Jorginho is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So
he's having a go! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Nakata really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Interesting ball. Now it's Mbappe. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Serginho. Now it's Nakata. Rodri. Serginho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Jorginho. Here's Rodri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too. Had a shot. Terrific effort, just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Mbappe! He's picked his way through. Snyder! Oh, he's been caught napping. And a header! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rodri. Odo. And it's Nakata. Cafu. That's been cut out, well played. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Nakata.
There will be 1 minute
Rose
added time.
finding their passes. Danielson. Schneider.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Keeper's ball. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Announcement today that
well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Bayern Munich really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Danielson, spread neatly. Haaland, he's found a way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Kimmich. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Look at chance! Oh, and again! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Schneider at his razor-sharp best there.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Bayern Munich have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Kimmich really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Odo. Passing nice and neat. And it's Nakata. Nakata going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Schneider.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's got away. And here's Mbappe. Decent hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Bastoni. Rose have the chance to go the other way. Jorginho has created one goal already. And it's Drogba. Now it's Guti. Bayer herring after the ball here. Looking to go deep. He gets big! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Substitution.
There's going to be another change here. Beckenbauer. Schneider has found the net here, of course. 75 minutes played. And here's Mbappe. And here's Haaland.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Terrific header! In for the pieces! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 4. Franz Beckenbauer. Number 21. De Nielsen. Number 7.
Griezmann.
Mbappe. Coming on the field. Number 22. McAllister. Number 23.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, easy pickings there. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. McAllister, and here's Haaland. Now it's Martinez. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Well, now here's a good... And that will be the final act. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has all... He gets big! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now that's well seen too. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good-looking ball. Schneider. Haaland. And it's Sané. And he's picked out the run. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender. But
Haaland! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Bayern Munich finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Schneider. No, he's not getting past him there. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Well read, and the danger is averted. Beckenbauer.
Bayern Munich really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Bellingham. Bellingham running with the ball. Great ball if he can get there. He's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely bit of skill.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Haaland. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good. He's got the shot away! Haaland gets flagged offside. Haaland. Mbappe. Sané. Big header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cleared without hesitation. Played over towards the opposite flank. Schneider gets across to intercept that. Kimmich. Now Mbappe. And it's Schneider. Schneider really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And the shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Has a look and plays it forward. Costa Curta cuts it out. Davis plays a sharp little ball here. Sane gets into some space. Bastoni is there, and he can get that clear. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Haaland. Kimmich. To Danielson. And here's Haaland. Haaland. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yamal. Klaus. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Danielson. Looking for the run. And here's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. He's picked his way through. Taken back almost at once. And we hit half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Klaus. Tries a shot! Mbappe. And it's Schneider. It's Schneider. Klaus gets a cross in.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Kimmich.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Valverde. He's tried one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And it's Schneider. That has ended up in no man's land. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Danielson. Haaland. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Pass somewhat off target, but it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation, no more, no less.
Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning, well played.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Schneider is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That is a brilliant interception. Kimmich, forwards and with intent. Mbappe pinches it off him. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckenbauer. It's Kimmich. Valverde. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Schneider.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. Mbappe. Haaland. Klaus.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 9, el dorsal 5, el dorsal 19 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18,
Marquinhos.
Cristiano Ronaldo. El dorsal
Marquinhos
33,
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Klaus. And it's Sané. Sané will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
There's no flag. Sané. Valverde. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. McAllister. That's a nicely measured pass. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he put it away? He's got a goal! Late drama, late goal! This will be one frantic ending. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Bayern Munich give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
McAllister gets a foot in here. And we're done. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. It is bubbling up very nicely here in Munich, the noise fervent, the colours effervescent, the crowd expectant. This should be very good. We have already started here. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Messi. He could be in here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that.
And now the hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
That's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Beckenbauer, Inzaghi, Filippo Inzaghi, shot at goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bayern Munich with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a fabulous ball. Danielson. Oh, great chance. Inzaghi! He's missed, but not by that far. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That has been knocked clear. Knocks it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
First quarter of an hour gone. Inzaghi chasing after it. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal. Looks to the other side. Kvaratskhelia. He's got a side of goal! And there's his chance to lead the counter. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
Timber deals with that comfortably. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive.
Has a shot! And the keeper's relieved to see that disappear wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. Kvaratskhelia. Ribéry. It's Kimmich. It's a really well-measured ball. Van Bouten is there, and he can get that clear. Mbappe. Danielson. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his... Oh, that's ambitious! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
played. That has snuffed out the danger. Done delicately. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Timber. Kimmich. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Danielson. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's... And the shot! Now who's going to be... Oh, what has happened here? Lovely bit of skill. Oh, good take in a good area. Kvaratskhelia.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Kimmich. Nuno Mendes. Yamal. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Costa Curta. It's Kimmich. Looking for the runner. Filippo Inzaghi. He's got away. There's the shot! There's the whistle for half-time. As if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless.
Chance in football.
The midway point of the game.
Bayern Munich really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Mbappe!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Filippo Inzaghi. Yamal. And it's Ribery. Climbs up big! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mbappe. Schneider! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Oh, it's die-hard defence, and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Nuno Mendes. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Danielson producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Kimmich. Bruno Fernandes. Kimmich. Mbappe. Timber gets across to intercept that.
To this match was 60,179.
Almost an hour gone. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Kimmich pinches it off him. Filippo Inzaghi. Yamal. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kimmich works it forward. Yamal. No way through. Played out to the left flank. That looks a good ball through. He has found the way through. Kvaratskhelia.
Bayern Munich couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Kvaratskhelia. Danielson. And here's Inzaghi. Threads one in. He's got to be in here! Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. There's a sharp little ball here.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And the shot! And what a be quick to recover this. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of fires from distance. Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 11, Kvaratskhelia. Number 15, Ribery. Number 2.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Number 8,
Got a shot away!
Fernandez.
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Number 21, Chara. Number 18, Alvarez.
They've played it short. Nuno Mendes. Cross flung into... Heads it! Really well taken goal. Oh, that is a late call, but it's the right one.
Yeah, the referee hadn't spotted his assistant's raised flag. He has now, so he's ruled the goal out for offside.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Kimmich. Dembele. Big header! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Marquinhos. Bastoni. Bayern Munich finding their passes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gets his pass away. He's found the way through. Real chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. Alvarez with the short one. And here's Alvarez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Martinez powering forward here. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Kimmich. Dembele. And it's Messi. It's Thuram. Oh, no joy this time. Moved on forwards. That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Inzaghi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nicely weighted ball. Tries to get it clear. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable.
Has a shot! Walker. Vieira gets his pass away. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mateus. Great hit! It's in! The breakthrough strike! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Inzaghi. And he welcomes it in. And here's Inzaghi. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he hit that sweetly. Bayern Munich with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's taking no chances there. Bastoni. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Danielson going face-to-face with his great rival. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Bayern Munich are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rafael Leao. Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Schneider. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao will not want... Heads it! Sticks it away! Offside.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming. Mateus. Threads one in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Rummenigge. Now the finish! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Oh, shooting chance! Defending of the desperate variety. And now the breakaway. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Beckenbauer really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Now that's a fine challenge. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for options for movement. And that should get the job done. Rafael Leao
has been indicated.
Brilliantly cut out. Deftly out wide. Denilson. And it's Inzaghi. No, again there's no way through. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dinner from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Here we go again.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Mbappe! Defending was strong and firm. Van Dijk. Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Eto'o. Rummenigge.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
The attendance for this match was 71,502.
Rafael Leao, the specialist in tearing teams apart. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Rafael Leao purring through the gears. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Sneijder. Mbappe. Filippo Inzaghi. And the shot! Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Now it's Mbappe. Rafael Leao.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Neto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
To Nielsen. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
It's all! And that is great goalkeeping.
Indonesia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Van Bouten gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Bayern Munich are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, really good feet. Griezmann does really well to win the ball there. And he's being shifted off it. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substitution on the field. Number 19.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Great defending, strong and determined. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And he's there to get it away. Costa Curta. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He has found a way through.
There will be 3 minutes
Ronaldinho.
added time.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Martinez. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a little loose. And time is up. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. Aside... Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Aurelien Tchouameni is someone I see as being a real tour de force in that midfield. He's a tireless worker. I've heard so many people say he's just a nightmare to try and get away from. A real destroyer whose abilities on the counter-press are very...
Chance! No way through. He's had a hit! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, he tried to go it alone and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Schneider, he won't be happy with that one. That's a lovely, neat pass. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim? Well, header! Oh, that was vital. Quality ball. Schneider. Mbappe! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mbappe. Filippo, he's had a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe. And it's Nakata. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
It's an early cross.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Kimmich, aim forwards, and Dijk cuts it out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Might be danger here.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity. That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Olise! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tottenham with the corner, they're first. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Olise has a shot! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Olise brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
To Michelis. Messi. He's there to retrieve it. And the counter is on. Schneider. Alexander-Arnold is there to clear. Oh, they could break here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Now it's Schneider. Kimmich. Oh, perfectly measured that. Great hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
After 41
As
minutes,
simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Kylian Mbappe.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 43 minutes,
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Tottenham grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Looks to clip it forward. Mbappe. Cleared without complication. And the half-time whistle goes. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1 each. So there was the first half.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Messi. And it's Nakata. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Under an awful lot of pressure. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kimmich. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Nakata. There's the hit! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Costa Curta with the clearance. He's gone for goal!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Olise threads one in. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Corner number 3 coming up. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's been intercepted. Gently done. He's got the shot away! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Can he get away here? Played back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Olise. He's got space in the area. Nakata unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Schneider, he's found a way through. Incoming shot for the header! Cleared without hesitation. Oh, there's a probing ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is good alertness. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Trippier. Beckenbauer. Now it's Kimmich. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's a key interception. That's really well cleared. That's been cut out, well played. Olise.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Cristiano. Decent hit! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Cristiano Ronaldo has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Substitution on the field. Number 6.
So, time for changes
Joshua
on
Kimmich.
both sides, actually.
Number 4. Franz Beckenbauer. Number 21. De Nielsen. Number 9. Filippo Inzaghi.
Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Number 15.
Yamal.
Hoyland. Number
Messi.
18. Rafinha. Substitution.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And it's Messi. Van Bouten tries to clear. Desperate defending required here. That has been knocked clear. And the shot!
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Trippier gets it away. Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He is through here. Couldn't squeeze it through. Mbappe. Great chance! And again! And that is as far as it goes. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining. Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here, the followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Mbappe. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest, and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored.
Costa Curta. He's looking to set free a runner. Great ball if he can get there. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Drogba. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's had a hit! Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative.
There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Quarter of an hour played. Bayern Munich have the chance to go the other way. And here's Drogba. Oh, that's a fine interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Palmer. Mbappe. And that has been clubbed away. Rodri. Now it's Drogba. Hits one! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Bayern Munich still without a single shot on target. Kimmich. And now the breakaway. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard. And he's in on goal. Kane put it away! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Palmer deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Tries a shot! So, third corner of the game. He's tried one! That is decidedly lacking.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Danielson. Now it's Inzaghi. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Kimmich. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Inzaghi. Beckenbauer. He's in, surely! That's a lovely, neat pass. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And it's Inzaghi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Danielson will not want to lose out here, not against Mbappe! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Opportunity for Beckenbauer. Costa Curta did well to stay calm there. Beckenbauer. Drogba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That is a great pick out. Oh, he had to make that, and he... Decent hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Palmer duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now, and the other has to tone it down.
And that is expertly dealt with. Ødegaard. This is promising. Played out towards the right wing. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back on the way.
Bayern Munich can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Sneijder. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, no joy this time. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
Shapes to shoot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Drogba has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bastoni. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer has been caught there. It's a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's through here. He's got the shot away! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's hoisted clear. He's had a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Back in possession and ready to go again. Bayern Munich still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Palmer gets his parcel, heads it! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Great header, made it look easy.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Beckenbauer, Mbappe, and it's Inzaghi. Oh, and he's through the middle to Nielsen. It's a pretty loose pass.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos. So what can they make of this? And here's Mbappe. Rice. Mbappe. Bastoni. Van Bauten. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And it's Sneijder. It's Kimmich. Drogba. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. It's a sweet ball, that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Some resolute defending there. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's bustling through here. Header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
And here's Drogba. Now, what about a counter-attack? Sneijder might just make this. And he cuts out the supply. Ødegaard. Looking for the run. Mbappe. Very nicely done. Cleared without hesitation.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Now there's a Palmer! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl. Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control. Hoisted in, chips it through. Palmer. Bayern Munich needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Bayern Munich appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Denilson. And the number on the board is 3, and reclaimed it in a trice. And here's Mbappe. It's Kimmich. It's run loose here. Now it's Mbappe. And that is as far as it goes. Bayern Munich have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having... Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai, oh, smashing header! Goal, Milan! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Bayern Munich finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Szoboszlai. Oh, well played. Kamavinga. Szoboszlai. In by Cancelo.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Tonali. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And through to the goalkeeper. And they can counter here. Kimmich. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van Dijk. And Guardiol. Looks to the other side. Lobbed in behind. Up he goes! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. João Cancelo.
Bayern Munich really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Beckenbauer. Kamavinga. And here's Mbappe. Kamavinga. He's in! Can he put it away? Oh, that was no routine save.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And it's Schneider. And he gets rid in a hurry. Milan are looking to go forward now. João Cancelo. Perisic. That pass has been well intercepted. Kimmich. Has a go! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Well timed, excellent interception. Approaching the half-hour mark. Kimmich. João Cancelo. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Zirkzee, and that interception was most necessary. João Cancelo. Plays a sharp little ball here. Sorloth. Sorloth! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Sorloth actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he welcomes it in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Half-time getting close now. He has found the way through. He rises! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go grab a third.
Kimmich. Beckenbauer. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Cancelo. Zirkzee. And there's the end of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
There's the start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
He won't be happy with that one.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's well spotted. Kimmich. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shapes to shoot! They want to be quick to recover this.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Ah, good steal. He just read it. João Cancelo is onto it in a flash.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Cancelo. Kimmich.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Hit into the middle. Vardiol with the clearance.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113 spettatori.
Rudiger. Now Tonali. Tonali going full steam ahead down the left flank. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Zirkzee. Szoboszlai has created one goal already. Perisic. For Szoboszlai. And the shot! Van Basten gets rid without sophistication. Driving forward. Zirkzee showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Pass is just off target. Camavinga. Now that looks a decent ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Szoboszlai. Surlot. Gets his pass away. Oh, that was vital. Kimmich. Kimmich. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Kimmich. Sneijder. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge, no matter what the end result is. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Rudiger. And it's Van Dijk. For Szoboszlai. Mbappe! Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's that. Bayern Munich were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of...